Hello, my name is Jill Robinson, and I am providing a review of Joel Beckerman's book, The Sonic Boom. Think back to the last time you entered a busy place such as Starbucks. It is most likely that your first sensory system that you perceived was sound. The sound of the milk steaming, the beans grinding, and the music playing was heard even before you smelled that wonderful aroma of coffee. In Beckerman's book, he opens the reader's mind to a world in which sound is the focal point and how it can be used to influence us consciously and subconsciously as we, as consumers, make decisions. A self-described tireless student of the power of music and sound and their effects on our lives, in 1998 Beckerman created a company, Man Made Music. As a composer, producer, and strategic sonic branding consultant, he has worked with composers John Williams and James Horner, as well as performing artists such as John Legend, Ice-T, and will.i.am. In 2010, Fast Company magazine named Man Made Music the third most innovative music company in the world, after Apple and Spotify. Throughout the sonic boom, Beckerman throws phrases at the reader, such as boom moment and sonic branding. According to Beckerman, a boom moment is when the right sound or music is deployed at the right moment to communicate information and emotion and help you recall memories and forge new experiences. He uses this term throughout his book to help define and create a process to connect with consumers in positive as well as negative ways. Businesses and people use sounds to elicit feelings. These are sounds you would most likely not realize you are hearing. They help everything make more sense. Sonic branding is the label people in Beckerman's profession put on the process of achieving tangible effects with strategic, tactical, holistic uses of sound. He believes that anyone can harness the power of sound to make his or her life and the lives of others better. I agree with his statement that music helps experience become a memory and later helps recall experience with just a few notes. Music shapes every story. Can you imagine the movie Jaws without, or the running of chariots of fire without? Movies would not be able to tell the story without music. Beckerman references Inru Patel, a professor of psychology at Tufts University, who has studied the complex way that sound plays out in film. Several of his experiments involved substituting the score of one film clip with another. He and his colleagues found that the impact of this change went far deeper than they expected. It not only altered the mood, but it affected expectations about what was next. It could lead to associations that aren't necessarily on the screen and ultimately could influence our sense of being inside the film. This type of move has also been done by matching the lyrics of one song with the music line of another play. For example, the lyrics of Van Halen's Jump were matched together with the music line from John Lennon's Imagine to create Imagine Jump. The use of music has become such an important part of our everyday experiences. The author describes what critical part music plays in one's dining experience. He even goes as far to say that based on what type of music is played, it can enhance the taste of the meal. Restaurants use music not only for customer experience, but for employees as well. According to Bill Shate, prolific restaurateur, people consider the music a demonstration of whether this place is for them. People associate the music in their restaurants they choose to visit with their own sense of identity, and the employees there do the same. Another concept was discussed by our author, musical intonation therapy. This process aided the recovery of Gabrielle Gifford's ability to speak after she survived the assassination attempt that caused her to take a bullet to her brain. In a 2015 People magazine article, Giffords states that music therapy was so important in the early stages of her recovery because it helped retrain different parts of her brain to form language centers in areas where they weren't before she was injured. Whether or not the fact that I am a lifelong music lover had any effect on my opinion and enjoyment of this book, the concepts, the stories, and the experience with sound that I had because of reading this book leads me to recommend it to others, even those outside of my evil marketing class. Thank you.